What is good, YouTube? This is Vortex46. I'm back with another video. Be sure to go follow me over on Twitter or X here at Vortex46 for all of my picks for tonight's college football action. Yeah, guys, had a really great Saturday last weekend, and even Friday. Went 2-1 in 3 of my picks from last Friday, and the hope is that we will be able to do a back-to-back winning Friday here when it's pertaining to college football. Let's dive into this game here. Fresno State Bulldogs are on the road against Colorado State Rams. 5-1, 2-0 on the conference. Rams are 1-4, 0-1 on the conference. The Bulldogs are a favorite at a -225 over on ESPN Bet, while SCU they are underdogs at a +205. Fresno and the line specifically spread is a 6.5. Fresno is favorite. Apologize. Colorado State, they are actually favorite to cover the +6.5 over on -105 on DraftKings, and the over/under is 47.5, where they believe that the under is going to hit. So we'll see what happens with this one at a -110 over on BetMGM. But let's look at the matchup summary, look at the team rankings, and my reason for this specific spot here. So when we look at the data here, Fresno is better at passing. They're better at rushing, even a bit more better at rushing than they are passing, right, to the Rams QB spot. But they're also way better, like above quadruple better net yards compared to the Rams, where it's a -232. And they're better at net touchdowns with 8 compared to their -6. They're definitely the same. Interesting, the Rams are just 0.6 points above the red zone efficiency, and the Bulldogs are better at third down conversions. But when we look at the actual offense to offense, Rams are better, averaging 31 points, 30.7, while the Bulldogs, the Rams are averaging 17. And then we just look at the data itself. The Bulldogs are better at third down conversion. Rams are actually looking to be better at first downs, right? Which is an interesting spot, 21, 63rd, while it's probably more than likely just per different teams and stuff, right? Because they're tied, right? But everything else is sort of kind of like in the middle. Bulldogs are better at rushing a little bit, but the passing is roughly around the same, right? Defense-wise, here's the difference. Bulldogs are better at stopping teams from scoring. Averaging 20 points. They're allowing 20 points, while the Rams defense are allowing just shy of 28, 27.4. And then on top of that, the Bulldogs defense is pushing towards the left a bit more when it's pertaining to their defense, only allowing they're allowing under 200. The Rams are allowing over 200. The Bulldogs are allowing just a little over 100 yards rushing, while the Rams are allowing close to 200 yards rushing. All that yards per play and turnover. So when I looked at the data here specifically, I looked at the favorite versus the underdog, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna go back to basically just like in my other video, I'm gonna go back to another first half spread, specifically the 4.5. I decided to go with the favorite team to cover this -4.5 over on DraftKings at a plus value +107. When you look at the data specifically, last 5 games, Bulldogs have covered 3 out of the last 5 on the season, while the Rams are 1-4, and they're actually on a 4-game streak of not covering the first half spread, whether at home, whether on the road. And even when you really look at the data even more so, they're 0-3 in the last 5 games of covering at home, while the Bulldogs are actually 1-1 in the last 5 games of covering this 4.5. But I believe that they can cover this. Definitely believe that they can cover the 5 points higher. I believe that they'll maybe possibly even go up close to 20 points in the first half. We'll see what happens at the end of the day, end of the night, or the first half or whatever. But that's pretty much the picks, guys. Let's see what happens with this pick. Leave some comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on this pick. What are your picks for these 3 college football action? And I'll hopefully talk to you all with another video to come soon. Peace, guys.